SportsLink Coordinating 101. Proper attire for a SportsLink coordinator is a green staff shirt, or for the colder months, you may be able to wear a blue SportsLink hoodie. Coordinators, before heading to the field, not only need the proper equipment, but they also need a folder with all their papers, at least 2 clipboards, a first aid kit, and ice packs. Here is what a physical player's card looks like, which should be located in your folder. All players must receive a player's card if they have a valid membership with us. There are 4 different types of player's cards a player could have: a $15 single season player's card, a $25 1-year player's card, a $35 player's card for married couples, or a team player's card for $150 for the entire team for the entire season. Here is an example of a game sheet which all coordinators must have before going out to the fields. Game sheets help coordinators know a little bit about teams and their players. At the top on the away team, you can see the team has a balance. All balances must be paid before the team takes the field for the second game. All deposits must be paid before the team takes the field before the first game. Right below the balance, you can see the gentleman has an expired membership. He may use a guest pass as long as the team has some left. A team is allowed 5 guest passes per team per season. Below that, the gentleman has a highlighted area in purple where he does not have a player's card number on file. This gentleman does have a membership. He just needs a physical player's card. Please give him a physical player's card and write the number from the back of the player's card onto the game sheet, and we will the information. Down below on the left-hand side, that team has used a couple of guest passes. Make sure when a team uses guest passes, they've played with SportsLink before, and you have a birth date attached to their name so we can find them in our system. That team is also using a sub. A sub is someone who does not want to be added to the team, or someone who plays on another team in the same division. You are not allowed to play on 2 teams in the same division. That team would also like to add a couple players. As long as it's between the first game and the 5th game, they may add however many players they want. Please get the birth dates of the players that they would like to add. House teams. As you can see on this game sheet, the away team is highlighted in green, and the beginning of their team name is house. House teams are created by individuals in our database, and generally when they show up to the field for the first time, they do not know each other. Please introduce each member of the house team to each other. Here's a properly filled out waiver for playing in our leagues. All waivers must be legible and filled out in its entirety. At the bottom of the right-hand side, all waivers must be signed. Here's an example of an improper waiver that was filled out. If you see a waiver like this, please hand the player a new blank waiver. This is a softball game sheet. All game sheets must be filled out by the coordinator with the proper home and away teams and given to the umpires before the start of the night. At the end of the night, the umpires must return the game sheets back to the coordinator. This is a football game sheet. All game sheets must be filled out with the proper home and away teams at the beginning of the night by the coordinator and given to the refs at the start of the games. At the end of the night, the game sheets must be returned to the coordinator. Here's an injury report form that should be in your folder when leaving the office. If a player gets injured, please fill out this form in its entirety. Ejections. When a player is ejected from the game, he must not only leave the field, but he must leave the park as well. He may not stay around till the end of the game. Beer coupons. Beer coupons should be located in your folder and should be given out to each team after every game. Make sure that you have the proper beer coupon for the correct field. Trash. After every game, players leave multiple trash items on the field. Make sure to dispense of the trash accordingly. Also, lost and found. Make sure you pick up all lost and found items and notate them in your notes on a nightly basis. Laptops. Oftentimes we ask coordinators to take laptops to the field to take pictures or to help collect payments. Please make sure that you have the proper case and the network card when using the laptop. Championship league forms should be located in a coordinator's folder. After a championship game, when the team has won, either the coordinator or the captain of the team needs to record what prize the championship team would like. On championship nights, the coordinator should have a championship banner and a camera to take a picture. We occasionally have pre-ordered t-shirts as well if that is the prize the team chooses. At the end of every shift, 2 emails must be sent in by the coordinator to recap the night. One is the notes and scores email, the other is the hours email. Here is an example of a notes and scores email. Make sure that you have the proper title, all major notes such as ejections, money collected, any type of light issues. Also notate all the scores for each game. This is the hours email, which is the second email you should send in after every night. On the hours email, you should have listed all the hours for all the officials that you are in charge of, as well as hours for yourself. Please make sure that you have all emails for the office as well as the officials at your field recorded on this email. 48 hours after every shift, if game sheets are not scanned in and equipment is not being used on a weekly basis, everything must be dropped off to the office. Everyone loves a good payday. SportsLink staff members get paid on the 10th and the 25th of each month.